Just use the monkey. Just hey, monk.
That's quite big.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Fusion Bacon here, and today I am with, and today we're going to be doing all boss killing, bloodlines from worst to best. Again, we're going from worst to best. Keep that in mind. We're going to go through every single one that is, classified as boss killing. The last one, which is going to be the worst one, more of actually, so the first one, if you want to be technical on the ordering, is going to be, controversial. It's going to be very, it could be many different ones. This one's just the one we chose to put here, so do excuse that. But before we begin this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, put those notifications on to see when I upload. Make sure to join my Discord if you do need Shindo Life help. But I'm gonna stop wasting your guys' time and get right into the video. So coming in at number 5, it's gonna be Minakaze, either the blue or the normal. It doesn't matter. And I'm gonna have Asti over here show us what it does. Go over basically the full information of why is it even number 5.
Well, unlike the other ones, this one is very low to the ground, so you're pretty easily hit by her M1s and other moves. And her M1s hurt. I don't know if you've seen Kagoku, but they hurt. So I wouldn't be using any of the M1s. Obviously, they don't do anything. But what's really good is usually when she goes to sleep and that's a prime time to hit her, she runs away, and so you have to get to her. But if you use this first move, you can easily just click on it to get to her easily when she's down and away from you, and use your other move. Also really good because of the second move, probably going to be the main move that you're going to use. It does a lot of damage and gets you out of the way a lot, and it will always hit. There's no way for her to run away from it or anything. And then the third move, just a ton of damage, really hard to hit you during it. So those are all really good. Q-Spec, you might need to get out of the squad for this.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and leave real quick. Oh,
that's I feel hurt now, both physically and emotionally.
What?
Q-Spec, you're gonna hit me during this. This is the counter. Extremely good considering how much she likes to hit you. And then she can't be stunned, but it's a good evasive move, I guess you could say. The time stop.
You have a move to run away, so that's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, and again, as you guys can tell, we're basing this all off of the new boss, the Kagoku boss. Just had to make that known. This is the main one we're going for because it is the strongest boss. It is the most high dealing damage. It seems like it has the most HP, but it could be the same. But it's her moves are particularly harder to dodge, the harder to get away from, and they deal the highest damage because again, one of her moves in particular is about 150k to 200k, so it basically does half HP in one hit. So having the ability for Minakaze, the one that he has on me right now where he can just teleport to it, being able to teleport right to the boss and away from the boss is a very needed type of move. So Minakaze is good, not the highest on dealing damage, but great when it comes to mobility and just it's got a wide variety of moves and uses. So coming in at number 4 is going to be Shindai Ren. So I'm gonna go and let Asti go and explain this one too.
Yeah, so basically first mode, don't use it. Just don't. First move of Shindai Ren, Meteors, good ranged move, medium ranged move, good to use against her. Second move, very good evasive move, you can hit her and she can't hit you. And then obviously the best move of the entire kit is the counter, which go ahead and hit me.
Bum, bum, bum. And then
get ready to have your HP shredded.
Then spam of just oh my god, okay, I can't get out, I can't. okay, that's enough.
It's really good for her, especially because you can guarantee that she's gonna hit you. She's not just gonna be like, oh, he's gonna counter. C-Spec, don't use it really. I mean, it could distract her because she'll go after any entity, but they won't attack unless you hit the target. But that's basically Shindai Ren. It's really good as well because you get the Susanoo, and that's why it's number 4.
Yeah, so basically go ahead and block real quick. I wanna show something. So let's say he's blocking. The whole thing about Kagoku is basically she cannot hit him because of how high he is. He's all the way up there. So with her, she can't really hit the taijutsu up there. Only her jitsu, more of ninjutsu moves, will be able to hit him. So having that ability, it'll let your friends attack her while she's going for the Shindai Ren user. So that's actually a really good ability, and it allows him to spam attack like he is now, and she can't really easily get to him without using again those ninjutsu moves. And knowing she uses a lot of taijutsu makes this a very valuable type of bloodline. So coming in at number 3, it's going to be Clay. Now this one's a weird one, so I'm going to go ahead and let Asti go and explain this because this is, again, as you guys know, this is a very weird bloodline for us to choose.
This one I don't think anybody was expecting, but the reason why it's incredible is one, the mode drain. When you're not using the Z-Spec, it's 5 per second. 5. That's the lowest draining mode in all of Shindo. The moves, we're not even gonna go over them. They're not good. Don't use them. The only thing you're gonna want to use this mode for is the Z spec. This Z spec allows you to fly up infinitely with just the extra little bit of cost of mode, which turns your mode drain up to 25, which is about as much as Minakaze. What's really good about this, you can't use any close range move, but any move that you can spam like this, you can just use up here safely and carefully. She can't hit you. You can even go higher if you want to really get that safety in, and you can not only that, but you can spam M1s
and
as
M1s,
much as you want.
7,000 per hit. This is just great because you basically don't have to reset much. You have low MD drain. You can spam M1s if you just need to. You can spam sub ability moves. Oh, I'm dead. Or you can use another Bloodlines move. Just don't use Clay's Bloodline. Basically, we're again only using Clay for its mode. That's the only reason it's above Shindo, is just it's got some more flexibility with what it is. So honestly, you could find a different Bloodline, maybe one from this list, and throw it in with the Clay, but you're normally going to need more long range, where most of these in this list are close range to medium range moves. So again, do keep that in mind, but this is going to go around the Clay mode. Oh, and again, the reason it's so OP again is because it can fly. It can fly really high and all of its moves can hit. So all she'll do is again taijutsu, trying to attack it. Can't hit it, but she will get her ninjutsu moves up there. So this is a good solo one. It will be good with friends, but it will be kind of hard to keep her attention constantly. Okay, so coming in at number 2 is going to be Azim, Cinco, and Kamiki. Basically, both of these together. So yeah, this might make little sense, but the only reason we used a combo here, which is 2 Bloodlines, is because this is one of the highest dealing damage ways to kill bosses. So it's the only reason I really mentioned it here. It's gonna be number 2. Now, when it comes to damage, it's number 1. It beats even our number 1 spot, Bloodline, but it's the fact it takes 2 people is why we just went in and said, okay, number 2 place. But again, highest damage, but it's the fact it takes 2 people and it's 2 different Bloodlines, but the moves are easy. So for me, using Azim, Cinco, I need the first move, so level 65, super easy. You can get it in seconds. Now with the, Kamiki, you're gonna need, isn't the mode and it's C-spec, am I correct?
Just the first mode C-spec. So you just need the first one. You don't need the second one.
Okay, so you just need first mode C-spec, and that's all you're gonna need. You're gonna need those 2 things, and then boom, you got the combo that is needed. So basically, when the boss is down, when Kagoku is down, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna get close. The user like me, so the Cinco user will get right beside it. So let's say this is the boss. I need to get right on her. I know it sounds weird. It's kind of sus, but you got to get right on her. You got to get really close to her. And then the Kamiki user will just be anywhere in a short range. It doesn't matter really, just anywhere around. And they need to aim at you, not the boss, you. But if it hits the boss too, that's better too. But you want to mainly aim for the person. Now there's a reason. It's because this auto dodge will have a counter. So basically, now that I have this first move ready, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and enable it. So boom, it's enabled. Now he's gonna shoot at me, and what it'll do is reflect all damage to him. Now when you're fighting the boss, it counts as a team, so it doesn't reflect to him. It only reflects to the boss. That's why you have to be so close to the boss, is because you want all that damage to reflect right back onto the boss, deal tons and tons of damage. Insane knowing how much it'll do. So again, go watch my video that I did yesterday, I think it was. So go watch it, and you guys will see exactly what I mean, because there's us fighting the boss and using this exact method. So yeah, but again, this is only ranked number 2 because it's a 2-person needed combo, and it's 2 different Bloodlines. So technically this is 2 and 3, but at the same time it's just 2. We just wanted to put that together because it is an insane boss killing method. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to number 1. Now, as everyone could probably guess, and as it is already on my screen, it's gonna be Xenodokai. It's always gonna take the number 1 spot, only because 1, it can be soloed. It can also be used for duos, squads. It doesn't matter. Xeno could be used no matter how many people you have. The more you have though, the better, of course. The higher damage you'll do. It just builds up by times. So more people, the better. But as you guys know, it is a single person usable Bloodline. So you can go and solo Kagoku, Shindairen. You can go and do any boss you want. Now, what do I use if you're using Xenodokai for you noobs out there? Basically, you're gonna go in the mode, and you're gonna go to second mode. So hold C2, and then boom, you'll be here. You'll be like, nothing's changed to you, but you'll see the stat bonus. And if you hold right click, you can do this. So basically, it's all about the mode with this one. So if I hold block, and he comes up and tries to taijutsu attack me like normal taijutsu, or shoots anything down below, as you see, my block is not being broken. My HP is not going down. I'm perfectly okay. That is one of the big things. So what she'll do is she'll just be hitting under me, and you'll basically train her to keep her close. And you can have your friends attacking. If you have other Xenodokai users, basically what they'll be doing is they can use their C-spec here, and they can absolutely wreck her, or use any other move to long range attack her. Just don't get them too close, or then she'll have her attention to them instead of you. But like you guys see, 90% of the time she can't hurt you unless you use those ninjutsu moves, like always. So that is the first thing. Now the second thing is because this deals the second highest damage compared to that, you know, the other one we just went over. That one does the best, the #1 spot for damage. This one is the second best for damage, but it's just easier because it gets solo and you can go up to multiple people. So this one just has more flexibility. Now, what is it going to be? It's going to be the C spec. So let's say, you know, training logs. I'm going to go up to it. I'm going to hold right click, then I'm going to click C, and this is the move right here. It's going to be spitting blood, and this is just going to constantly do damage to the boss. You do need to keep a little range. Here, you stand right here, Asti. So stand right here, and then I would use C spec right here. So you would want this distance. If you get too close, like right here, for example, 99% of the time it will miss or not do all the attacks. But once you get that extra little bit of distance, it will then do its max amount of damage and constantly hit. And it's always best to do it when she's down. But if you have someone training her, you know, with the Xeno like this, it is still worth doing then and there because the cooldown is not that bad. So like right here is the best because it has decent range, but the further back you are, it can sometimes be better. But if you're too far back, it will be out of range. So do keep that in mind. But yeah, #1 is going to be Xeno Dokai. What was that,
What?
my good chap? Just use the monkey. Just, hey, monk.
That's quite big.
But anyways, that's going to be all for today's video. Thank you so much, Asti, for joining me. That's going to be all. I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure to go hit that like button, subscribe, put post notifications on, and join my Discord if you do need Shindo Life help. But if you guys want to see something next in Shindo, go ahead and comment down below. Comment exactly what you want me to do in Shindo Life. But anyways, that's going to be all. Fusion Bacon, you know, and Asti down there, you know, just with his fusion rod signing out. Peace.